Dear grade 11 students, hello and welcome to English language. Today we have a new lesson that is reading from module 5a, part 1, The Sleeper Awakes. Please open your student's book, pages 68, 69, and let's get down to work. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to predict the main idea of the story after looking at the background picture and the title of the novel. As for the second objective, you are going to respond to 6 multiple choice questions after scanning the text. My dear students, look at this picture and look at the text. What is the type of the text? Excellent, it is a story. Thank you. Okay, what is the title of the story? Who can tell? Very easy. The Sleeper Awakes. Right, thank you. Who was this story written by? It was written by H.G. Wells. Okay, who was the story adapted by? It was adapted by H.Q. Mitchell. Thank you very much. Now look at the picture carefully. How can you describe the city? Keep this in mind and let's discuss the following questions in the following slide. Okay, in the first exercise, in exercise A, and before we read, you are going to answer these 2 questions. Please pause the video, read the 2 questions and try to answer them. You will be given 3 minutes to read them and answer them. Good. Have you finished? Good. Now let's read the first question. Have you watched any films or read any books about the future? If yes, how is the future depicted? If no, what do you think life in the future will be like? And from these 2 questions, or from these couple of questions, what do you predict to read about? Okay, now this is a suggested answer. Kindly pause the video and read this suggested answer and compare this answer with yours. Let's move to the second question. Look at the background picture and the title of the novel. What is the title of the novel? The Sleeper Awakes. And you saw the picture in the previous slide. What do you think the story is about? What do you predict? What will the story be about? Who can tell? Yes, thank you. Well, the picture predicts what seems to be a futuristic city. The picture, combined with the title, The Sleeper Awakes, gives me the impression. What impression does the title and the picture, the background picture, give or gives the reader? The background picture and the title may give the reader the impression that the story might be about someone who is put in a state of deep sleep, which means trance, for a very long time. So what will happen when this person wakes up? When this person wakes up, right, to a completely different reality in which everything he or she knew, it has thoroughly changed. Thank you very much, and let's go to the reading lesson. Move to exercise B. In this exercise, you are going to read the extract or the story, the text, from the adapted version of the novel The Sleeper Awakes. And then, after reading the whole text, you are going to tell, how does Graham feel? Does he feel depressed, unhappy? does he feel? Puzzled? Confused? Does he feel excited or joyful? That means very happy. Please pause the video. You will be given 7 minutes to read or to skim the whole task and find out how Graham feels. Start. Have you finished? Excellent. How does Graham feel? He feels excellent, puzzled. So, can you bring me an evidence from the text? Who can give me an evidence? Yes, thank you. Right. Look at this quotation. Graham stood. Where am I? He said slowly. Can you bring me another evidence? That's wonderful. Graham began to tremble. Excellent. What do you mean by tremble? To shake your body because you are frightened, confused, scared, so whatever. Another evidence? Excellent. Graham cleared his throat. How long have I been asleep? He asked. Another evidence, thank you. I feel so confused. Please tell me how long. Another evidence, thank you. 200 years, shouted Graham in disbelief. But it can't be. Another evidence, excellent. This isn't right. You are playing a joke on me. Thank you very much. Now, let's move to the reading task. Move to exercise C. Let's move to exercise C. In this exercise, you are going to read the whole story again. But now you are going to read the story carefully. You are going to scan the whole story in order to respond to 6 multiple choice questions. Read the questions as well as the choices and then read the whole story carefully and choose the correct answers. Remember, you have to bring in evidence for each answer from the text. You will be given 15 minutes to finish the whole task. Please pause the video and start working. Have you finished? Great. Let's start with question number 1. Who would like to read the question? Yes. What is true of Graham when he wakes up? Who can tell? Does he meet anybody? Excellent. The correct answer is C. He is in the company of 3 strangers. Can you tell me in which paragraph did you find this? Excellent. In paragraph 1. Thank you. And let's read the evidence and comment on the evidence. When Graham woke up, he was lying on a bed in an unfamiliar room, and a blond man dressed in purple robes was staring at him intently. So, the first thing, a blond man dressed in purple robes was staring at him intently. And 2 other men. So, the blond man dressed in purple and 2 other men. So, he was in the company of 3 strangers. The 2 other men, a red-haired man and a very young man, stood in the shadows behind him. Let's move to question number 2. And who would like to do question number 2? Yes, the man who speaks to Graham first. What's the correct answer? The man who speaks to Graham first. Yes, thank you. He tries to reduce his anxiety. Can you give me the evidence from which paragraph? Excellent. The evidence is very clear in paragraph 2. Who would like to read the evidence? Okay, let's read it together. The man in purple answered in a soft voice. So he tries to reduce his anxiety. So, speaking English with a slightly foreign accent. So it seemed to the sleeper's ears, you are quite safe. And another evidence. Better, asked the man in purple. So when he asked better, he asked Graham, so he wanted to reduce anxiety. Thank you very much. Let's move to question number 3. Question number 3. Would you like to do question number 3? Yes. Why does Graham begin to tremble? Tremble means to shake your body because you are confused, you are frightened, or something like that. Who got the answer? Excellent. He began to tremble because he is in the state of shock, and the correct answer is D. Can you bring me an evidence from the text? Excellent. From which paragraph? Tell me first, from which paragraph did you find the answer? Paragraph 4. Excellent. Lines 24, 25. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's read. Then, suddenly, Graham was hit by the realization of what had happened to him. Let's see what had happened to him. He knew that his trance has lasted for a very long time. He knew because of the way the men were staring at him. Graham began to tremble. He was totally confused or shocked by the realization, or because he knew that he had been asleep for a very long time. Let's move to question number 4. The men in the room. Can you tell me the answer? The men in the room. The correct answer is number 4. Thank you very much. D. Privately, or the men in the room privately discuss telling Graham how long he has been asleep for. And the evidence is clear in paragraph. Excellent. Paragraph number 5, lines 36 and 37. Let's read. I feel so confused. Who said that? Graham. Please tell me how long. How long has he been asleep for? The men spoke softly to each other, and Graham waited for the answer. What do you expect? Did they give him the answer? Let's see. Move to the next question. Question number 5. What is the purpose of the tailor's device? If you remember, the tailor brought a device from his pocket. Why? Excellent. To display an image. In which paragraph, or where did you get the answer from paragraph? Excellent. Paragraph 8. Line, I guess, that's line 60. Okay. The evidence is clear here. He removed a small device from his pocket that resembled a watch and turned the knob. Immediately, a little three-dimensional figure appeared on the face of the watch. The figure was dressed in purple trousers, a purple vest, and purple robes. This is the outfit I've designed for you, said the tailor to Graham. Question number 6. Which statement about Graham is false? And the correct answer is D. And here you can see the evidence. And please pause the video, read the evidence. When he said, "This is your capillotomist," said the man in purple. Capillotomist, repeated Graham. So this is an evidence that he was not familiar with this word. Thank you very much. Dear students, thank you for watching the video. Wish you a good luck.